The T20 World Cup is fast approaching. The countdown adverts have begun. The promotional campaigns are being circulated and reshared. But there's still one little speed bump that just refuses to go away. Where will Bangladesh play and will they blink? I say this because even as the impasse between ICC and the neighbouring country continues, ICC seems to have finally laid down the law. And Bangladesh has but one option. What is the latest and what outcome are we likely to see in the build-up to the T20 World Cup? Now, the most significant thing to note in this ongoing drama now that's gone on for a few weeks involving Bangladesh is this. They seem to be very stubborn in their stand not to play their T20 matches in India. They do not seem to understand what's at stake here. ICC, for their part, have done all they really could to try and resolve this matter at the earliest. They've given the BCB assurances of security and safety when their team travels. And history, more than anything, is proof. ICC events in India have been conducted without a hitch all the years in the past, but Bangladesh refuses to believe so, trying to find a way of not playing their matches in India. They seem to have requested Ireland to swap groups with them so that they can play their matches in Sri Lanka in entirety, and Ireland plays theirs in India. Now, this is how the groups look. Bangladesh is currently in Group C alongside England, Italy, Nepal and the West Indies. They want to swap their group with Ireland. Now, Ireland is in Group B, and with them, drawn with them, are Australia, Oman, Sri Lanka and Zimbabwe. Ireland, of course, has refused, and it's an obvious response. This isn't even a solution that is probable. The groups were decided long ago, so were the fixtures, and every country is doing its prep, keeping the conditions that they're going to be playing in and the opponents in mind. A swap with just over 2 weeks to go for that big tournament doesn't make any sense. And believe it or not, in the middle of all of this, of high-level negotiations and an already tense atmosphere, the under-19 lads who are engaged in a World Cup elsewhere seem to be adding more fuel to the fire. The two captains didn't shake hands at the toss ahead of the game, sparking more reactions all around. The BCB, though, were quick to try and diffuse the matter. Another famous brain freeze moment there, but here's the larger problem. It's not misappropriation alone, it is lack of messaging and no cohesion when it comes to where Bangladesh exactly stands and what leverage they carry to get the kind of resolution they are seeking. Furthermore, it just feels like an episode that has clearly gone way past its sell-by date. When this row and standoff between India and Bangladesh first erupted, the point I had made back then was simple. Bangladesh may have certain issues to iron out with the Indian Cricket Board, but an ICC event is not the place to really carry it forward in. And having done that, bitten the bullet, so to say, Bangladesh find themselves in an uncomfortable situation now, in very uncomfortable territory, a place where their demands just seem impossible to execute. Bangladesh doesn't want to show that they are vulnerable here, so they cannot step down, but do they really have a choice here? Can ICC bend the law and make a change and make it set a bad precedent? Wouldn't that put the governing body in a difficult position? Those are the many questions parties involved need to think and go over, and soon, because we hear ICC wants the matter to be over in just a few days. They're giving Bangladesh a deadline of just the 21st to step in and play their matches in India. If not, they will find a replacement. But will Bangladesh surrender?
The world doesn't fit in boxes, so why should your news? From battlefields to negotiation tables, from internet outrage to real-world injustice. The conversations everyone is having and the ones they're avoiding. It's the same show, but this new year, Firstpost America gets a new look. I'm Kerry Johnston, and this is Firstpost America.
Want the facts?
The latest developments?
News that gets straight to the point.
Well, we've got all three just for you. This is Firstpost Live, a brand new show, your window into what really matters.
Don't miss it.